Soldiers of the Ukrainian 47th Separate Mechanized Brigade captured a Russian who witnessed the war crimes against Ukrainian prisoners of war. Russian Yuri Pitkovich served in the 155th Marine Brigade and was taken prisoner in the Kursk region. In October 2022, while serving a sentence in one of the Russian colonies, Pitkovich agreed to sign a contract with the Wagner private military company. It is reported that as part of the PMC units, he initially participated in the assault on the settlements of Soledar and Bakhmut. In June 2023, he went on a campaign against Moscow, which was organized by the leader of the Wagner PMC. In June of this year, Pitkovich signed a new contract and joined the 155th Marine Brigade of the Russian Federation. In August, when the brigade was redeployed to the Kursk region, he directly participated in the fighting as an assistant grenade launcher. In late September, he witnessed the killing of 2 Ukrainian prisoners of war near the village of Glushkova. According to the prisoner, the order to execute and subsequently behead was given by the unit commander. The prisoner of war named him, as well as the names of the soldiers who were directly responsible for this war crime. According to intelligence reports, the 155th Separate Marine Brigade of the Russian Pacific Fleet has suffered significant losses in the Kursk region, which is why the unit's personnel often leave combat positions and refuse to follow orders, the statement said. On November 5th, Militarny reported that Russian servicemen committed another war crime in the Pokrovsk sector. According to intelligence, on October 23, 2024, during an offensive on Selidov, Russian criminals captured 3 Ukrainian soldiers. After a while, the invaders shot unarmed prisoners of war. On November 1st, during the storming of the Ukrainian Armed Forces fortifications in the same Pokrovsk sector, 3 more prisoners of war were killed by the Russian armed forces with automatic weapons. Desperate gunfire at an unidentified drone that attacked Caspian. According to Ukrainian sources, 2 of the occupiers' missile ships have been damaged in the raid. According to sources, Ukrainian HUR kamikaze drones have struck Russian ships in the Caspian Sea for the first time, targeting the Caspian flotilla naval base. Drones reportedly hit at least 2 targets in Caspisk, Dagestan, the Project 11661 Tatarstan and Project 11661K, Dagestan Gepard-class frigates. Yesterday's attack on Caspian in Dagestan from a different angle. Ukrainian soldier about the situation on the Kursk direction.
Українці? Ну, точно не зовсім прям пізда, бо, блядь, нахуй, території тримаються, але короче, блядь, дядя, расход нахуй людей ебейший. Вот. Я командир единственного из 4 рот отделения, которое штурмовое. Все остальные в обороне. У меня пока все живые. Но 3300. Один без ноги, другой без ног. А у второго пятки, третьего, точнее, пятки нету. Вот так как-то. На последнем выходе 30 скидов только по мне работало. Пидоры проснулись, короче, что тебе сказать.
And another good one from our friend Dmitry from War translated. Russian blogger Kashevarova on Russia's assault units. Less than 3 weeks passed between signing a contract and the death of the average Russian assault soldier. In an attempt to maintain the pace of these meat offensives, 18-year-old boys are recruited at a high cost and immediately sent into the bloodbath in Ukraine. Assault soldiers are the riskiest fighters on the front lines. Their life expectancy is significantly lower than artillerymen, tank crews, or UAV operators. However, due to the immediate deployment of untrained soldiers, many are quickly killed, referred to as 200 status, or wounded, 300 status. Because of shortages, everyone is now being sent in as assault soldiers, including tank operators, UAV operators, engineers, and signalmen. According to some commanders, any man who signs a contract is a ready assault soldier. But this is not true. Even experienced assault soldiers in Wagner units underwent retraining at a training ground after leaves or injuries and rehabilitation. Conclusion: the current system is ineffective both in combat and financially. An untrained soldier with near-zero effectiveness costs the government between 6 and 12 million rubles for 2 weeks to a month on the front lines. The life expectancy of an assault soldier on the front lines often ranges from 2 weeks to a month, with the government's expenditure per soldier between 6 and 12 million rubles. Forgive the blunt financial perspective. The effectiveness of such an assault soldier tends towards zero. There's no field as unprofitable in its approach to human resources and government funds as the military. Just 2 years ago, an assault soldier was elite, top-notch specialists, fearless professionals. Today, in the public view, an assault soldier is an untrained soldier who perhaps can barely shoot, or a soldier who is still recovering from injuries and, due to resource shortages or other reasons, is sent back on a mission. Being sent into the assault is seen as punishment, a reset, and is even presented as a humiliating position. Why? Here are 3 examples of an assault soldier's survival rate. Look at the dates, and you'll understand the level of preparation of these fighters. Ukraine's 54th Mechanized Brigade's incognito drone team repelled a Russian mechanized attack in the Siversk direction. 2 tanks, 4 IFVs, and 1 MTLB were either damaged or destroyed. Any other modern army would crumble under the immense losses Russia has sustained in this conflict. The scale of casualties, both in terms of soldiers and equipment, is staggering, and such a high attrition rate would devastate most military forces. However, the Russian approach is fundamentally different. Their disregard for human life, especially in terms of the expendability of soldiers, is a key factor in how they continue to push forward despite immense losses. Where other nations would face mutiny or morale collapse, Russian forces simply replenish their ranks, often with poorly trained conscripts or foreign recruits. This mentality has led to a brutal meat grinder strategy, where individual lives are secondary to the larger goals of territorial gain, no matter the cost.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to support Warthog Defense, please become our member and get early access to new videos, exclusive members-only videos, and become administrator in comment section. The membership link is in the description.
Every day. We had a guy last week, it's 6 rescues in 6 days. You know, he's doing the job every day.